So let's imagine that we are all painters. See this painting back here? Imagine we are all artists, creators, right? And let's imagine that we all have uh, a blank canvas to paint and do our art on. Let's imagine that. Okay? This painting back here, that artist started with a blank canvas. Started with a blank canvas. Now, did he first paint the picture on the canvas? Right? Did he first paint the picture physically? Or did he imagine it first? Did he create the painting in his mind first? So I'm sure that you will agree, that we can all agree, that the artist first had to paint that picture in his mind. He could have chose any picture he desired to choose, but that was the picture he came up with in his mind. How do we know this? Because that is the picture that we see, right? That's the reflection of his imagination at that very moment, right? So we are all artists, creators, and painters, painting daily, but we are not painting on pieces of paper. We are painting on the picture of life. And we start out with blank slates. Let's imagine that. We start with blank slates, right? Blank canvas, which is our mind. And we have the free will to paint whatever picture we choose, right? So most people, I'm going to say all people, most people, let's say most people, have been given at birth or whenever negative suggestions, negative ideas, images, thoughts, feelings, beliefs that we do not desire to put on our painting. But since it has been put into our minds, it somehow finds its way on our canvas, on our painting. So what I'm here to show and help you guys become aware of is that we can change the things that we have put in our lives that we do not desire to have, that the things that we do not like. We can erase. We can use the eraser and erase the things we do not wish to experience in our life. And how do we do that? We begin to reprogram our minds with the things that we do desire to experience in our world. So in order to do that, we must first figure out what we want, what we desire to experience. We have to think about what we wish to have. And then we must begin to paint our new picture. For example, I'm always going to this because it's subconsciously programmed in my mind now. I always go back to financial abundance, prosperity. In order to have our picture, our painting, or create our painting of prosperity and financial abundance and all good things that you desire to experience, we must begin thinking of these things and constantly focusing on financial abundance and prosperity. We do not put ideas that do not relate to prosperity and financial abundance in our mind because we do not want that to appear on our canvas, on our painting. So we only think of thoughts, financial abundance and prosperity because the thoughts we think will show on our canvas, right? in our reality, in our world, so to speak. So I'm trying to show you guys the best I can explain right now. That's why I'm talking slow. How our thoughts are reflected in our life. Let's say it another way. I'm attempting to show you guys, I am showing you guys, I am telling you guys that your thoughts, your habitual thinking patterns, your beliefs, your ideas are outpictured in your physical reality. The two are not separate, they're one. So if a person is sitting and worrying about lack, or just worrying about anything, because worrying is a negative state, right? So worrying about anything, not unknowingly, that person is causing those things to appear or exist, because we are what we are conscious of being. All right? The two are not separate. If you say, I never have enough money, then your painting or your world will show you, will prove to you, will reflect that you never have enough money, because that's your conscious claim. So in order to paint a financial abundance and a prosperity painting, you have to affirm the opposite. You have to affirm, I always have enough money. I always have financial abundance. Or even say, I am financial abundance. Right? We begin to paint a new picture. And as I mentioned earlier, the picture is first painted in the mind. Because nothing can appear in our physical world, in this physical world, without first being created in the mind. This picture back here, this painting back here, was first created in the mind. That's the only way that anything can exist. Period. This shirt that I have on, this, you see Miami Hurricanes and the U down here. Whoever created this first created it in their mind. Now this is very simple, but you got to grasp it. Nothing can be created without first creating it in the mind. So now that you know that, if you want to create financial abundance, you must first get the feeling, get the idea, and create the financial abundance in your mind. What picture do you wish to paint of your life? Begin, imagine, visualize, speak, affirm. See that in your mind first, morning, noon, and night, regardless of what the outer world is showing you. You continue to paint the picture you desire to express in your life, morning, noon, and night. Focus on the things you desire to express only. That's all you need to focus on. I don't care what your bank account is showing you. I don't care what the doctor is telling you. I don't care what your mom is telling you. I don't care what your dad telling you. I don't care what your grandma telling you. If it's not in alignment with the things you desire to experience, they're telling you wrong, because you get to paint your picture. No one else can paint your picture for you unless you allow them to put suggestions, beliefs, and ideas in your head. If they're not in harmony with the things you desire, then you have the ability to reject them. The only thing that you're concerned about right now is the ideas, the thoughts, the beliefs, the feelings, the knowings, all right, the suggestions that are beneficial to helping you express the things you do desire to experience. You only focus, you only think, you only feel, and you paint your picture the way you desire to paint it. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter if you're homeless right now. It doesn't matter where you are. If you can grasp this idea that we are the creators of our reality, then you can paint any picture for yourself. And do this until you paint the good things in your mind until all the other crap is pushed out. Don't work with all the other crap. Continue to paint beautiful things, the things you desire in your mind, and the other stuff will be pushed out. That's why it says in the Bible, let the dead bury the dead. Don't worry about that. You continue to give life, right, to the picture that you're trying to create, that you're desiring to create, because you don't have to try anything. Once you understand this information that I'm sharing with you, you will understand that you are the sole creator of your reality. And it starts with the ideas that you place into your mind or that you allow others to place there. Once you understand this, you will begin to guard the things that go into your mind. You will begin to monitor your thoughts, ideas, feelings on a daily basis, minute to minute. And once you begin to monitor your thoughts and you realize that your thoughts are, if you have a thought that is not in harmony with the picture you desire to create, then you begin to flip it, right? If you realize that a lack thought has popped up, then you immediately think back to your financial abundance. You immediately think back to your prosperity, right? Don't work with the lack. Don't work with the dead. Just continue pouring in the things you desire to experience. Continue pouring on that financial abundance mindset. Continue pouring on the prosperity mindset, regardless of outside appearances. Regardless if a bill collector calls you in the next 2 minutes, as soon as you finish watching this video, disregard it. You put your mind back on the picture you wish to paint for your life, and you paint that picture. Anything that you do not wish to experience in your world, drop it. Leave it alone. Don't mess with it. Only focus on the things you desire to experience. And know that, truly know that it already exists. Feel as it already exists. Paint like a child. Create like a child. Know that your imagination can do all that you desire to do, because it is all. Alright? So guys, my name is Kevin Grant. If the information resonates with you, please give me a share, a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications and updates on your device, because I will be bringing you better content to allow you to paint the picture you desire to express in your world. Thank you.